Next on the TBI News Update, lessons learned, how a recent high-profile manhunt helped train law enforcement for the next time, how a new firearms range changes the game in an important part of TBI's crime lab, and a new push to raise awareness of human trafficking, asking you to keep your eyes up. Hello, I'm Josh Devine from TBI headquarters in Nashville with this edition of the TBI News Update. Here's what's happening across the Bureau and across Tennessee. Let's start in our West region, where TBI recently launched a new effort to train local law enforcement agencies and first responders in land navigation. The training session was inspired by last year's week-long manhunt for Kirby Wallace in the Montgomery-Stewart County area. Participants sharpened their skills on using maps and compasses, just in case cell phones and other technology aren't available.
We want, as an agency, to empower our agents to have the skills to go to these areas. It could be an urban area, it could be a remote area, but they know that going into these areas, they've got the skills. They could have something like a cell phone. A cell phone is a wonderful thing to have, and a GPS. But in the situation where that fails, due to the fact that they can't get line of sight, they can't get a signal, they've got a backup skill set.
About 35 participants took part in the training at Natchez Trace State Park. TBI agents and forensic scientists were also on hand in Jackson to participate in ALERT training at a middle school in the area. ALERT stands for Advanced Law Enforcement Rapid Response Training. In this training, students participated in active shooting scenarios alongside security personnel from area colleges and universities. Also in West, a big congratulations to Terry Reed, our special agent in charge in the Medicaid Fraud Control Division. He received the Patriotic Employer Award from the Air National Guard for his support of TBI Special Agent John Chu, who serves as a technical sergeant in the 164th Civil Engineering Squadron. Thanks also to Agent Chu for his service.
3, 2, 1.
In Middle Tennessee, Director David Roush was on hand to mark the opening of TBI's new firearms range inside the Nashville Crime Laboratory. Our new range features several key improvements. First, acoustic panels greatly reduce the noise. There's also an improved backstop and a target system that includes a variety of scenarios. We can also simulate low-level light and have a case for displaying some rare firearms.
So whenever we put the gun in the center of the target, when it ejects the cartridge, we can actually measure how far away in feet at around a clock face at around 3 o'clock. That actually gives us the ability to tell someone an ejection pattern.
By the way, TBI also has a firearms unit inside our Memphis Crime Laboratory. We want to send a big congratulations to the newest graduates of the Nashville Citizens Academy. More than 25 people spent their Tuesday nights in May learning about the Bureau in our 4-week program. The annual event is a great way to learn more about who we are as an agency, so for more information on how to apply for the Nashville or the Knoxville Citizens Academy next year, visit our website at tn.gov/TBI. While you're online, we'd encourage you to visit eyesupnashville.com. It's a new resource we recently helped launch to raise awareness about the key warning signs of human trafficking. You'll find 5 key warning signs, along with, most importantly, what to do if you suspect you may be witnessing a case of human trafficking. Eyes Up Nashville is a partnership between several agencies, led by the U.S. Attorney's Office in the Middle District of Tennessee. And don't forget, we also have plenty of information about trafficking on our website, ithastostop.com. There you'll find links to key research, warning signs, Tennessee's incredible nonprofit community, along with ways to get involved in the fight against human trafficking. To Upper East Tennessee now, where a new task force effort hopes to help in the fight against the state's opioid epidemic. It's called the Overdose Death Investigative Task Force, and it's modeled after one in the Knoxville area. With $500,000 in funding from the Tennessee General Assembly, TBI will work collaboratively with local agencies and federal partners to not only trace back to see who provides drugs to those who die of overdoses, but also work to stem the tide of drugs coming into the state in the first place.
When you take a look at these numbers, it's devastating. You know, when you consider the numbers from 2017 of overdose deaths in our state. Over 1,700 people died. We're still waiting on the 2018 numbers. We know that it's going to be an increase. And we know that because of the submissions of these drugs into our lab, right? We have seen the drug that's killing the majority of people is fentanyl.
A task force is already up and running in the Sullivan County area. We have plans to expand this model across the state in the coming months. A big thanks to those who joined us in Knoxville for the recent law enforcement job fair. Several hundred people showed up to learn about the opportunities available at TBI and other agencies. TBI's Human Resources Director, an agent, and our Public Information Officer in the Upper East region took part. If you'd like more information about jobs at TBI across the state, just visit our website at tn.gov/TBI. Better yet, come see us in person. We're taking part in another Law Enforcement Career Day on Tuesday, August 13th from 4 to 7 on the campus of Milligan College in Durthick Hall. TBI will be one of more than 24 agencies participating. Across the state of Tennessee, a new partnership with the social media platform Nextdoor has the potential to keep you better connected to crime issues in your community. We've partnered with Nextdoor to share, from time to time, issues about crime data, emerging crime trends, and most importantly, urgent alerts. For example, if there's a missing child or a wanted fugitive in your immediate area, we'll be able to send a message directly to you. We're also active on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, so feel free to give us a follow. Just be sure to look for TB Investigation. That's it for this edition of the TBI News Update. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a great day, and we'll see you next time.